Hello, my name is Eric Deaton. I'm your online Math 55 instructor. I want to go over a few items so you'll be better prepared for the class. First thing you want to do is find Blackboard if you haven't already. One place to find it is you can go to your school's website and look for Blackboard, or you could just type in elearning.kctcs.edu. And then you'll see Blackboard appear eventually, and then you'll just log in with your username and password. It's the same username and password for any of your email, KCTCS email accounts, PeopleSoft accounts, whatever it may be. These are just a list of my classes, but there'll be a username and password. I'm already logged in, and this is how the class is going to look. You want to read these announcements. I will post announcements. I will also email announcements, so be checking your email and Blackboard. And you'll want to start here, and you'll want to read all the information here. The syllabus, you can read the syllabus by clicking on the syllabus. This video can be found here. You can also print out the syllabus either in a PDF file or a Word file, or you can read it right here. Make sure you read that, and you'll be able to take the syllabus quiz then, which becomes available January the 11th, which is the official start day of the class. This is the only place where you can find the course ID needed for Mymathlab, and we do use the Mymathlab system, so you need to buy a full access code. If you do not have a full access code yet, you can still register with temporary access. And I do have a video on how to register in Mymathlab. There's also some information, but this is the video you can watch on how to register in Mymathlab. And then there's some other information that you can read for yourself, especially concerning the final exam, which is proctored, by the way. If you want to email me, you can click here, send me an email, or just use your KCTCS email account. Formula sheet, this is one place to find it that can be used on the final exam. You can ask questions either by email or using this little feature, and it's really neat, so just look at that. But what I want to do right now is actually go to your class in Mymathlab, and this is how it looks. And I will post announcements, but the syllabus can be found here also. So there's several places to find the syllabus. And what I want to do right now, by the way, asking questions, this is the same place that's found, same thing found in Blackboard. So I just like to post it in more than one place. But what I want to do is actually go over the syllabus with you, and then we'll come back to Mymathlab. Now, most of this you can read for yourself. The one thing I want to look at is, for now, is the Mymathlab access code. You will need to purchase one as soon as possible. I think you still get 14 days of temporary access until you're able to buy a full access code. So keep that in mind if you're not able to buy your access code anytime soon. If you ever have any issues with the system, with the Mymathlab system, call this number. This is my information. These are my office hours. They won't change. My office location, if you happen to be in London, come to the Laurel South Campus, room 112 is where I'll be. If you call this number, which is my office number, make sure you leave a message. And this is my email, which is probably the best way to contact me. No shows. You must complete the syllabus quiz by January the 17th. If you do not complete the syllabus quiz by that date, at the end of the date, you'll be reported as a no-show, which means you may be dropped from the class, so it's a big deal to complete the syllabus quiz found in Blackboard. If this date does change, I will send you an email and post it in Blackboard. The class has 7 units, which are pretty much chapters in the book, and you can read all this for yourself. 75% of that grade is based on unit assignments, and the other 25% is based on the final exam. In order to pass the class, you must make at least a 50% on the final exam, which is proctored and comprehensive, and you must also have a final course average of 70% or higher, which does include the final exam grade. And it is a 10-point grading scale. This class is not the same as the online or the in-seat classes at Somerset Community College. The MP grade does not have the same meaning, so be aware of that. Everybody will begin with the first assignment in this Math 55 class online, and you will finish all the assignments, including the final exam. If you want to pass, that is. Now, May the 4th is the last day to take the final exam, but you can finish it early if you want to. You can finish this class early. You can finish it in the first 2 weeks or first week. Doesn't matter to me. Just finish. If you do finish all the units and the first attempt of the final exam by April 20th, 2016, that's on or before, I will give you a second attempt on the final exam. And then the higher the two exam grades will be calculated into the final grade. So you can get 2 attempts if you finish the first attempt by April 20th, on or before April 20th. And it is proctored, it is comprehensive, and you must take it in your assessment centers. And if you can't, send me an email immediately. And you can read this for yourself. If you want to withdraw, you have until midterm to withdraw without requesting anything from me. After midterm and through April 29th, you'll need my permission. Just send me an email if you want to withdraw. This is a breakdown of the grades. The grades will be updated in Mymathlab as you complete assignments. So, and the grades are based on these. Homework is 20% total. The tests are 7.9% each for a total of 55%, and the final exam was 25%. Now, the course procedures, I'm going to go over this in the Mymathlab system. So, I'm going to go back to the Mymathlab system, and we're going to look at Unit 1. Let me go back. Unit 1, you'll see the 7 units, and then the final exam, and you'll see the due dates. I have the due dates listed lots of places, so you'll know to stay on track, and I will send you reminders also. So you go to Unit 1, make sure you read this. This is just a rehash of what's already in the syllabus, just to make sure you read everything, or you have it available to you everywhere. Now, what I'm going to do is click on this link. Let me do that again. This brings up the Unit 1 assignments, and you'll see this first item, which are videos. These are the videos specifically for the first homework assignment. Now, these do not count as part of the grade. They're not required, but they are highly recommended. And what they are, they're YouTube videos, which means it's totally free. You can watch them anywhere you want. No account needed. You just click on the link. You can click on YouTube and find them there if you want to. There's all kinds of places where you can find them. If you want to do that, I mean, so you can have access to the link in YouTube, that's fine also. Whatever you need to do. But what these are actual lectures that I used to give in class. They're the actual lectures. And you can fast forward, you can pause, you can make the screen bigger. So you can watch them more than once, but they're not required, but once again, they are highly recommended. Now, the notes that are used or that are gone over in these videos can be found by clicking here. So you click on that, you can actually open up the notes and then print them off and then follow along with the videos. Totally up to you what you want to do. Let's say you watch the videos, or you don't want to watch the videos and you want to go ahead and do the homework assignment. So you just click on the homework assignment, and let's say you click on question 1. Now you'll notice questions, some of these are multiple choice, some of them aren't. Over here you have some learning aids to help you. Help me solve this. We'll work this problem out with you step by step. Video is the author's videos, not mine. This different, so you have additional videos. Textbook will actually open up the textbook. So this is one reason why you don't have to purchase a textbook, because it's already in e-form or digital form. This is the only calculator that's going to be permitted on the final exam, so you want to become familiar with it. If you click on Ask My Instructor, it will actually send this very problem to me. This is what I'll see, this very page. And then if you want to ask some comments, you can go ahead and do that too, and just click Send. And let's just say that you're going to do this problem because you feel comfortable with it, and you click on this and you check your answer. Okay, it's incorrect. It gives you a little explanation, and it gives you another attempt. Usually you get 3 attempts before it gives you a wrong answer or doesn't let you attempt this one again. So let's say you say 1,000 and you do a final check. No. And what it does is it gives you a score, 0%, 0.39, and gives you red X. But you don't have to be satisfied with that. You can click on similar exercise and it gives you a new number with more attempts. Let's say that you go to help me solve this. By the way, look at that. That's 665. So let's say you go to help me solve this, and you read through this, and you feel pretty good about it, and it gives you a new number. Anytime you click on help me solve this, it changes the problem automatically. I still have the red X though. So let's say you've read it all, and you've figured out that the answer is the tens place, and you check your answer. Excellent. Now I still see the red X, but when I click OK, it changes to a green check, and I now have credit for it. And you don't have to hit save; it saves them automatically, and you can skip through here. You can go straight to the next set of questions, next 10, and the next 10, or you can go back, or you can go back individually, one by one, or you can just click around. So that's just to give you an idea of how the system works. It's really not complicated. And you'll see a red X everywhere. You'll see a score. So just become familiar with it. What you're going to see is when you go to like homework 2, it's going to say you need to make at least a 70 on homework 1. Well, by doing that similar exercise, you can definitely get a 70. In fact, you want to get 100%. There's no reason why you cannot get 100% on the homework assignments. You just keep on doing them over and over again, each problem, until you get them correct. It's as simple as that. Now, if you do not finish homework 1 by January 24th, that 70%, which is required on all the homework assignments to access the exit test, that will change to 80%. That's your only punishment for missing a due date. So in other words, you're never locked out. You'll always have access. You just may have to score higher on the homework assignments. But if you're going for the 100%, you'll never be locked out at any time if you go for the 100% on the homework assignments. The exit tests only have a minimum score of 1% just to make sure that you're doing each unit in sequential order. Now the review assignments are not required, but they're highly recommended, and they do count as bonus on the exit test. So let's go back to this. There's all kinds of ways of earning bonus points. If you complete the exit test on before the due date, I'll give you 5 points more on the exit test. You can also earn 5 points by either doing this bonus question or by doing the review assignments. Either or. Let's go to the bonus question. And you have two options here. You either complete question 1 or question 2. And you complete them on or before the due date. You can do question 1, which is a real life situation that you can create your own, or you can go to question 2 and you just post a question of a problem that you post a problem in unit 1 that you found difficult, and then answer it using correct steps. So either or do the review. Either way, you may find the review is better because it's going to better prepare you for the exam, but it's totally up to you. So you can earn up to 10 points bonus by finishing early or doing a bonus assignment. And you can also click on the grade book at any time to see what your grades are, and you can click on show overall score to see what your overall score is at any time. That's your actual course average at the point that you look at the grade. And then once you finish unit 1, you can go to unit 2, and it has the same situation, same setup. I'm going to go there just so you can see that homework 1 does have that 1% on the unit 1 exit test. And if you want to see all the assignments in one place, you click on all chapters and click make sure it's on show all, and then view all on one page. You can see all the assignments for the whole class if you want to. You don't have to, it's just showing you some different ways of how the system is set up. So that's how all the units are set up. You go to the final exam, proctored final exam. The review is not required, but if you do finish it, it is worth up to 5% bonus. It's based on what you make. All the review assignments, the bonus is based on what you actually earn. If you make 100% on the review assignments, it's 5 points extra. If you make it 8%, that's 4 points. Because 8% of 5 is 4. That's how I do it. And then, once again, this is another reminder of the second attempt on the final exam, April the 20th. So, make sure you read all this. Just a 2-hour time limit on the final exam. This is more information that you really want to look at. There's your formula sheet again. If you're an SEC student, you want to click on this. Otherwise, you want to click on this. Study plan has some extra practice. The study plan is never required. Even though it's going to pop up like it is, it's not required. If you want to just practice in the homework, click on View All Chapters. You can click on these. And it just gives you more practice. Multimedia Library and ebook. This is one place you can find or open up the textbook. Yeah, well, click on anything that opens up the book. You can move it around. Just click on it. Can't hurt to click on it. You can go to contents if you're looking for a particular chapter and section. You can skip around that way. This is actually the actual textbook. If you were to purchase one in hard copy form, this is how it would look. You can go from page to page. So just play around with it if you want to look. If you want to use the book as a resource, it's right there. You can always buy one. Probably find it used at Amazon or someplace like that. And if the links in the units don't work, you can always find them down here. You can click on assignments and it opens them up all at once again. So that's how the Mymathlab system works. That's what all this stuff is saying, more or less. You can read it for yourself. If you ever have any questions, always email me. Once again, here's the due dates, which I have them everywhere. You can read all this for yourself. Once again, this is the proctor information, which is found on Blackboard and also on Mymathlab. If you ever have any questions, just let me know. Email me. Emailing me is by far the best way. Have a good course.